Hey guys, welcome to Bad Girls Club Season 17, Episode 2.
You're tuning into the destination for TV superfan discussion, AFTERBUZZ TV. And now, let the buzz begin.
All set.
Hey, hold on. We got some raindrops.
Oh, we do got raindrops.
Yeah, raindrops happen right here.
Hop in the fall.
Hey.
I tell that bitch to come for me. I swear these niggas is
What?
under me.
Bad and bougie.
Hey, bad and bougie.
We should have got this on chorus. We would have like, hey.
Oh yeah, I know, huh? Look, there we go.
I don't know how to dab. How you dab? I know how to dab, but I don't know.
I don't know, my little cousin know how to dab it. They be hitting it. But I like the new dance that they be like, hey, what is that called?
I don't know.
But
I be mixing
it's
up
cool.
the pot. No.
Oh, it's mixing. Hey.
All right. So, hey guys. As you can see, I have my lovely panel here. It's going to be me today and, of course, Miss Lovely Camilla. We are missing Miss Kristen Kelly TV, but she's going to be back next week for sure. Okay, you guys? Kirsten, we miss you. Hurry up. Come back.
Kristen,
oh
we
my
miss
gosh. All right, guys. So let's totally get digging into this episode. I don't really know how you guys felt about this episode, but as far as me in this episode, I was kind of just like stars going over my head, birds, everything. I wasn't really feeling it. I don't know. I'm not really feeling this season, guys. I don't know. Let me know what you think. Post your comments below. Give us a call as well. The number right now, if you want to speak to us, it's 424-253-0504. So give us a call. Tell us what you think about this episode. We're going to be taking calls throughout the show. And yes. So it looks like this episode started off with the famous little limo issue going on. The girls basically getting into it from what happened the last episode, and that was the end of it. So it was Soraya, it looks like, and Susan, the whole uproar about that situation. I mean, honestly, for me, it was all over the place and pointless. I don't know. How do you feel about that?
Well, this episode was See You Later Instigator, so it was a lot of instigating going on. There was a lot of drama. It was a lot of craziness, and it was a lot of extraness that I thought was bullcrap. And I think that they were just looking for storylines. I don't know if they didn't have anything to talk about or anything to do, but y'all should have called me to have a good time in Los Angeles. Like, I just don't understand. I mean, does Shayla pull Sayora to the side? She wants to help her. I believe that was a cool move because you don't really want to be in the extra drama that you don't really have to be in, you know? I mean, she was a little messy too, but sometimes you're drunk and then you say something and then you might not meant it last night. I mean, I'm not the drunk that forgets, so I'm like, I'm going to remember.
I used to be that drunk. Now that I'm older, I hate and I have my friends. I don't take any excuses for that shit. Like now, if my friend gets drunk and then they try to use it as an excuse later, I'm like, yo, that's not a fucking... And usually they know when they come to me about it. They're like... and they don't want to, they reluctantly say that part because they already know that that's my biggest thing. Like now, especially at the age that I'm at, I just never use alcohol as an excuse. But for this situation, I mean, it's Bad Girls Club. These girls are young. When I was young, alcohol definitely would have been my excuse for a lot of things. So, it looks like we have a caller already, not even 5 minutes into the show. So let's see. Who do we have on the line? Caller. You are live.
Renee.
Hey, Renee. How's it going?
It's going good. I didn't expect y'all to answer. I was just calling.
Oh, hey.
Well, yes, you got through, girl. What's up? So what do you think about this episode? It started out with the girls in the limo. We have the whole issue with Susan's business being blasted about her having this husband that she cheats on. What do you think about that whole situation? And everyone pretty much blasting Sayora for saying something about Susan's business to everyone, supposedly.
I think Susan shouldn't have told Sayora anyway because it's like the second day they met, and that's just weird to me because I wouldn't do that. I don't trust people.
I agree.
So, and then Sayora, she shouldn't have told anyway, but
Right. I agree on both sides. I totally agree with you on both ends as far as that's concerned. I mean, Susan, I don't know. It's kind of like me and Camilla were talking about last time. It's kind of like, yo, where does she come from just so willing to tell that information? Like, what made her want to just tell a complete stranger, like, yo, girl, I'm married and I love sleeping around on my man. What's up? Like, certain stuff like that. It's like, it's going to take me some time, girl. I got to know your dirt before you know.
But like you said, everybody gets on Bad Girls Club and they think that they're like the best friends of the world. So, I mean, that's her fucking fault and oh well.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stop telling your business to people. You live and you learn. I live too. Like, you can't tell everybody your business because people will run their mouth and they'll be like, oh, well, I'm not going to say anything. Then 5 seconds later, you hearing it from the next person. So, just as adults, I think.
But at least she didn't say. We don't see her ever saying, like, oh, I'm not going to tell anyone.
Right.
So, at least we did see that part. I don't know. How do you feel if you were in this situation and you had someone, say you were in Bad Girls Club, how would you have handled the situation if you were, let's say, Sayora, and Susan came to you with the information? How would you have handled that?
I wouldn't say anything because it's not my business to tell, and I really wouldn't care because I just met her.
Right. Would you have judged her because of it? Would you have still been her friend, or would you have kind of shunned away from her, like, girl, I'm not cool with you. I don't get down like that.
Maybe if she was cool, I would have been her friend, but like that you, like, if you're on national TV telling everybody cheat on your husband, I would have just kept that on the low. But,
right.
You know.
Like I said, I feel like it probably is not a true story. Like, people make up stories to get popping on TV. So clearly you guys are continuously talking about her, and this is the only thing we're talking about. So everybody,
for the past 2 episodes, you guys, this is all we're talking about. So, Susan. She's a star.
She's the star.
By default, you guys, because I like Susan. She's cool, but I feel like she is interesting by default at this point. She's not really that interesting, but here we are.
She's a little bit more interesting than the other girls. I think half of them are boring. I mean, 7 to me is the most interesting.
No, yeah, but you know what? This episode, she kind of died down. I know you're right. She kind of died down, you know. So we'll see. But thank you so much for your input. Give us a call next week, okay? Thank you so much. We're gonna take another caller in a bit. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Love you too. All right, you guys. So we'll take another caller in a few seconds. Okay, so basically...
Oh.
Whoa.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
I can't even... Hey. Ooh. Hey, who's this? No. Hey, what's up?
Hey, guys.
Hi.
Are you shy? Who's this? What's your name?
I'm Ja from New York City.
Hey, New York, city of dreams.
You think the West Coast putting it down or the East?
Always what it seems. Oh,
The
I'm old
East,
school.
of course.
I'm from the West, so you don't.
West Side? No.
I know y'all from the West.
I'm just playing.
Love y'all.
Hey, so what do you think about this whole Sayora, Susan, limo thing? And then we're going to go ahead and
we
skip
move
on
forward,
to some other stuff. But
I'm tired of hearing about
I want to
Susan
find
Sayora.
out a guy's point of view, though. You know,
okay.
let's see a guy's point of view, what they think about this. What do you think about this whole situation? Do you feel like, Sayora had some loyalty to Susan, that Susan should have never said anything in the first place, or neither? What's your perspective?
Well, depending on their situation, they're in the Bad Girls house. Loyalty in the first few weeks, it shouldn't mean anything to them. Like her, she should have never said. Susan should have never said it to Sayora, and Sayora should have never said it to. Should have never talked.
Right. I agree.
I feel like they just lingering on an argument for nothing. Like, okay, she said she slept with her or over her husband. Okay, cool. Move on to the next. It's like, what, the second week now? And we still talking about her husband? Like, okay, well,
I think
if she wants to cheat, that's what she gonna do.
I'm hoping the third episode, this is not the storyline anymore, because it's
and I'm tired of Big Key
strong.
and Little Key already.
Big Key, Little Key,
they about
I
to
don't
work
have
my
time.
nerves.
Big Key thinks both of them all of a sudden think they're mediators, and like Lil Key, she's like she's the therapist now in the situation.
Girl, she ringleader.
She got a kind word for everybody. You is smart, you is kind, and you is important. Okay, I ain't got time for her. So what do you think about the two
Keys need to
keys
chill.
right now? Okay, you feeling the same way too?
Yes, please.
How do you feel about DeShayla? Let's go down the line with some of these girls. How do you feel about DeShayla so far?
She seemed flip-floppy to me because that whole little thing where she was talking to Sayora and she was talking to Key and like she was being mixy.
Right. Yeah, I agree. But I think so far we haven't seen a lot of footage of her talking crap about any of these girls, really. So I think that's the good thing about her. It's like she's definitely in the middle, but I don't think.
They dramas is all just stupid. Like this whole episode was just dumb.
All the drama is definitely very stupid.
The drama, they're trying to put really long the drama.
Yeah, stretch out some stuff that ain't even important, and we just okay.
It's unnecessary. Get to the fight, and that's what really Bad Girls Club fans want to see. Anyway,
I know, right? I mean, I don't know. The way that they're going with this makes me feel like maybe this is the last season, you guys. Like, it doesn't seem like they're putting any effort into it. Like, they cared. I don't know. Everything just seems so thrown together and rushed. So I'm kind of like, darn, is this it, you guys? What do you think? Oh my goodness.
Shoot, I hope not, but
I mean, a few years ago, I'm not gonna lie, I was like, they need to do away with this because I don't want my little sister audition. I'm gonna beat her ass. Swear to God, none of my sisters. I told them like, don't audition. Anybody that I knew, I'm like, you better not audition. I'm gonna kill you. So I don't know. But all right, thank you so much. It was great talking with you. Yes, we love you too.
Bye-bye. My favorite Bad Girls Club right now this season is 7.
Yes, definitely.
She's definitely like the light of the entire season so far. This episode, I'll say she's kind of in the background a little bit, but she's definitely really chill and down to earth. So I like even the little bit of words that she's given on this episode as well. But all right, thank you so much.
Yes.
Have a good day.
Bye.
Take care. Call us
You
next
too.
week. Bye.
I will.
All right. Yes. So, okay, let's move away from this whole
Please.
limo situation. I mean, okay, so we started talking about big key, little key.
Extra keys. Throw the keys away, please. Please. Like, y'all irritating.
Really, how do you, okay, I know that everyone thought that Big Key, when we saw Big Key before this season started, I know we all was like, oh, little Tanisha, okay? Like, I'm sure everyone saw, but I could kind of see a softness in her without her even speaking or seeing any of the video or anything to kind of know that she wasn't going to be given the same flavor. But I kind of in the back of my mind thought that that's what she was going to be giving us this season. But I'm kind of disappointed because she is definitely,
I understand the whole loyalty thing. I understand the whole loyalty, keep loyalty, and like, because I'm all about loyalty too. So it's really big to be, talking about loyalty. But it's like, oh my gosh.
Okay, but she's talking about loyalty, and then she goes and says, well, I don't think that this person should be loyal to that person, but all right, I'm going to go on and be loyal to this person.
The thing is, I hate when people want to tell you who to be friends with, who to like, who not to like. I'm grown. I'm going to like who I want to like.
Exactly.
But if you're doing fake stuff, because I remember on my season was a lot of fake shenanigans going on, and I called a couple of people out because it's like, don't come in my face talking this and then be in the face saying something else. Like, that's not how, it's not cool.
I agree.
But I just feel like these two keys, I don't know, it's something about them. They just kind of irritate me.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. It seems like Little Key from Compton, this episode, she toned it down a little bit, but I was kind of surprised because she went from, the devil to all of a sudden Saint Teresa in this episode, The Lord is light.
Well, Seven
said
she might end up getting in a fight with Kiara because is it Kiara? Yes, Kiara, because she says she's always getting in fights with big girls.
Big Key. So we're talking about Little Key, but yes.
No, I'm talking about Big Key.
Yeah, right.
Right.
So but I was talking about Little Key before.
Okay.
But yeah. But no, yeah, Big Key and Seven. We see that, I think at the end of this episode, you see a little clip of that. And then even that's crazy, but we'll get to that in a little bit. Alrighty. So it looks like pretty much everyone in the house thinks that Sayar is fake. I mean, what do you guys think at this point? Do you feel like Sayar is fake? I feel like Sayar is cool, honestly. I feel like Sayar is being true to herself. She's letting it be known, and you can even see that later in the episode that she even speaks up for herself as far as this whole entire situation is concerned, you know? So, I don't know. I don't think Sayar is being fake at all. As far as DeShayla, I do think she's playing both sides for sure. And then let's see. The girls end up having they end up having the photo shoot. So one thing that I did notice about this season for the photo shoot is that they actually had the makeup artists and everyone come to them, it looks like. And usually
now, for the last couple of seasons, they've been doing the shoots at the house. Because we did our shoot at the house, too. Mm-hmm. Season 13 we did in the house, and yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm like, we didn't do our shoot in the house. We actually went
I think it's becoming more expensive, probably, for oxygen.
Yeah,
I don't know.
For them to do that.
We did.
Probably
the
more
photo
damages.
shoots were like fun to get out the house and have a good time and, get away.
Right. And now they're just doing it in the house. I thought that was pretty interesting. I guess it kind of probably to them, I don't know, I'm assuming it felt like they were being pampered for the day, like, hey.
Well, Lil Key was a little upset because I guess she felt like, she was, what did she say? She felt like she was cute, but she felt like she wasn't.
I noticed
jazzy
that little
enough.
Part. Like,
I'm like, you got to be confident. Like, if you feel like 6 other girls are bad bitches, you got to walk in the room like you the baddest bitch. You got to have a little bit more confidence. You can't be walking around like you ug mug. Because you carrying yourself like you not, and you talking like you this big bag in the third. But when you get in the photo shoot, you flopped.
Yeah, exactly.
They shined, and you were in the middle.
Saying that hood girls don't, girl, we from the hood. We
and
be
I get
posing
jazzy
like that all the time.
Okay? When I want to, I love his sweats and everything. But
you know what I'm saying? Like, we be looking good in our little selfies and stuff. Okay, she was like, nah, we don't be doing that. Not from the hood. We don't.
So
pose
I think
like
she
that.
was a little insecure when she took pictures again. On the side of them too. But I just think she has the confidence, but she needs to show the confidence.
Right,
so.
right. Or at least she says she has the confidence. And sometimes you could say, but you're saying one thing and
you can see she wasn't confident when she was in the middle. You were in the middle of 2 other girls. You're supposed to make that middle work. You know what I mean?
Like, well, at the end of the day, she was in the sequence with the girl who she is jealous of.
Right.
So,
but you should have showed her up. Boom. Bam. Pose. What, bitch?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Like, come on now. You're not going to stud on me at the photo shoot.
Exactly. I agree. Because when I came to my photo shoot, I was kicked out and all. I came up in there like Queen Bee in this bitch. Where she sits.
Gosh.
What? Oh, you don't want to talk to me, bitch? Excuse me. Moving out my way. Move out my way. All right. There go my seat right there. I didn't care. And they were saying the whole time.
Like, they were making other people feel prettier. No.
Did you feel like they were prettier?
I mean, on my season, I feel like they do cater to certain people.
No. Yeah,
because I felt like on my season, yes, they made sure I had this, that, and the third. They made sure I had this outfit, this outfit, this outfit. They made sure Natalie had this outfit, this outfit, this outfit. You know what I mean? So certain girls do get special privileges. Look at Seven. She was in the middle. She's a star.
Well, okay, now that you're saying that, maybe then I could probably understand where she was coming from, because maybe they messed her up on clothing and she saw what the other girls got. Because I will tell you, at the shoot, I had nice name brand stuff, Michael Kors. I remember it was all nice stuff that they had, but I noticed the difference in my clothing and someone who I was really not feeling clothing, and the fact that we were in competition with each other. And then what do you know? They make us wear the same exact color. Like, y'all trying to be funny. So I definitely noticed that, and I was a little upset, but I still owned my little dress like it was nothing. So, hey, I guess we're going to take another caller, because we are talking. Oh, we missed the call. Sorry, I didn't hear you. Oh, okay.
There you go.
I can hear now. Hey,
Hello?
caller. Who's this?
Hey, y'all finally.
Hey, who is this?
This is DeMario from the Bay Area.
Hey, DeMario. Like that. Telling people that Tony Water is back. Yeah. How's it going, DeMario?
It's going good. I'm actually in the middle of watching the episode right now.
Are you really? Well, we were just actually talking about the Keys and Little Key, Little Key from Compton.
And the photo shoot.
And the photo shoot, and how she was reacting at the photo shoot and her confidence levels. What did you think about the photo shoot? And what did you think about the little comment that was made towards the end, basically about her and her confidence levels and how she felt? And, basically girls from the hood don't pose like models. I guess that's what she said.
Well, I guess I feel she has the right to feel that confident or whatever, but she ain't even all that cute.
Okay.
Just to keep it real.
She's a nice looking young lady.
Who?
Key, little
Which
Key.
Key? Little Key? I mean,
Little
she a
Key.
little rough around the edges, but she's cute. She ain't an ugly girl.
I mean, that lace front.
I wouldn't
ain't about
holler
to
at
say
her if I
nothing
was
about it. What
gay.
is that, gel or glue at the front? I'm just trying to find out. Let me stop talking because that dude that punched me out almost pulled out my edges. So I ain't about to talk about nothing, okay? Lord Jesus. No, I'm not going to talk about that girl here. I ain't going to talk about her here. Last season, it was, who did I talk about? Persuasion and her body
I had
parts.
some fucked up hairdos on Bad Girls Club.
Girl,
like,
my weave was toe. If you look at my audition tape, my weave was toe at the audition, and my weave was toe at the reunion.
I had some horrible weaves, shots. Like,
Who's that talking in the background?
That's my sister.
Hey,
Sister.
Hey. Look, cousin Craig, cousin Keisha, girl.
Right. Okay, so what do you think about Kiara? Okay, well, both of the Keys, actually. It seems like they're turning out to be like the mediators of this episode. What do you think about that? All of a sudden, they both had kind of like changes of hearts in a way.
I honestly don't really know because I didn't even watch the full episode yet.
Oh, you gotta finish watching it. Okay.
Well, call us at the
like
end.
The small key. I don't really like the big key.
Yeah, I'm not feeling her too much. Like I was saying, Camilla just a few minutes ago, like when I saw pictures of her, I definitely thought that she was going to give us Tanisha vibes a little bit. And I mean, she's giving a little Tanisha vibe, but I can definitely say that Tanisha was a lot, I feel like a lot more authentic on her season than this girl, comparing the two. So, yeah. Well, thank you so much. We're going to get back into it, and we will take some more callers in just a second.
Baby,
Boop, boop, boop. Did we hang that one up? I don't know.
Oh,
All
bye.
right. Oh, my God. I thought I was going to get to it. Hey, caller. Who's this?
Hello, hey, Kayla.
Hey, who is this?
This is Ortiz from Miami, Florida.
Oh,
hi.
I don't know how I'm feeling about Florida right now. Lord
I like
Jesus.
Florida.
I used to love Florida. Now I don't know. No.
Baby, don't take on the East Coast.
How's it going down
West
there?
Coast now. I'm loving the Cali cutthroat now.
Hey. No, I totally love Miami. I actually like Boca Raton area too when I'm down there. I love it, love it, love it.
It's hot as hell down here right now.
Ooh, I'm jealous. Well, I need to be on that side. No, I don't. Not right now. I need to focus.
Girl, I need to be in LA right now with y'all.
Well, yes. So it looks like right now what we're talking about, we just finished wrapping up talking about the photo shoot that the girls had. Did you have any input on what you thought about the photo shoot? They didn't even give us too much footage of the photo shoot like they usually
I thought
do.
the photo shoot was very fucking corny.
Yeah, it was,
I was
actually.
like, it was bad they put it together like that because usually they have I didn't never see the stylist come out to the house. It was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it too earlier. I was like, oh, this is something new. Like the stylist is coming to the house. I was like, wait a minute. Is it because they're in downtown LA? Like they just figured, because I'm sure, I don't know, whatever.
Right. Like it was just thrown together. Like they just told the stylist to come over and just do their hair and just get this photo shoot over with.
Like, I feel like that's how the whole episode is right now, or the whole season so far. It's pretty much thrown together. I mean, they didn't even do a lot of promo before this season. You know, I just feel like it's pretty thrown together for this season.
Yeah, they didn't really promote the season well. That's why they're not getting any fucking views, dumb bitches.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. And honestly, I think in comparison to Social Disruption, it's just like, they can't really compete with Social Disruption. I think they did honestly really good. At the time when it was going on, I was kind of like, whatever. But now, looking back on it, I definitely like the cast of Social Disruption. They looked great. They looked better than these girls. And visually, when you have something to look at that looks good, then it makes you want to watch it. So, I mean, for me, none of these girls are really that attractive to me. So it's not something.
So much of you.
Who? Where? What? Huh? How? Honda?
She does. Like, she gives me you back in the day vibes. Like, you're so calm now.
Yeah, you know, I be trying to woosah and do my yoga and stuff, you know.
I'm proud of you, Taylor.
Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate that.
I'm proud of you too, Camilla, baby.
Oh,
because you done calm down too. And I'm loving your baby is so gorgeous.
All right.
Thank you.
China doll.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, boo. Well, we got to take another caller, okay? It was great talking with you.
Bye, Miami.
You bring some of that heat over here, boo. Bye. All right. It looks like we have another caller. Oh, okay, good. All right. So we can start talking a little bit. All right. So where did we leave off? It looks like, I noticed the part in the episode, what is it? Francesca. So she's kind of
She's missing home because she feels like she didn't come from nothing and she's there and she doesn't feel like she can relate to anything. Well, take your ass home because you're boring anyway and nobody even remembered you.
Yeah, I feel like she was definitely not.
Like Francesca, I don't even know how you got cast. Like,
that's definitely what I was going to say. I'm like, Francesca for this episode I didn't remember too much of her speaking.
All these girls, honestly, are unmemorable.
But it was really sweet. Like, her and her mom's conversation, I don't know, kind of,
this ain't fucking Dr. Phil. Let's get...
I was going to say, it kind of reminded me of maybe, like, a nice talk between you and your mom.
Even though that's fine to have nice talks and stuff between parents, but I mean, like, girl, you missing home and you signed up for the Bad Girls Club. We have a caller, too,
huh? Hey, caller. Sorry, we just talking. Hey.
I'm
there?
Hi.
How's it going? Who's this?
I'm John from West Virginia.
Hey, West Virginia, VA, what up? How's it going?
It's going really good. Like, I've been watching the broadcast, like, for, like, the longest time, and I've been trying to get a call in to, like, it's just a weird setup, but...
Yay, but you got through.
You got through today.
Yes.
Yeah, I finally got through.
Yeah. So what do you think about Francesca? She's a little, to the back this episode. She's not really shining. Her light's not shining.
Ever since the girls were leaked to be on the season, I've been supporting Sayora, Francesca, and Seven the whole way through.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Cool.
But the only person I liked Shayla at first, but then the whole thing when we seen the casting special with her spitting on Fran, I lost respect because spitting, that's just like one of the lowest things you can do to somebody. And I didn't really, I mean, I'm going to be cool with her for right now, but I just don't respect what she did.
Right. I mean, yeah, I totally agree with that. Like I said to Kristen and Camilla when we first watched it, I just feel like she shouldn't have said anything, but as I said, and as she eventually says in the episode, like, she doesn't feel like she owed her anything. But I mean, some people I don't really know. At the end of the day, I would have never told the girl my business, so I wouldn't have felt offended in any way because she wouldn't have known something so personal.
A lot of people might have thought Sayora was being messy, but she wasn't. It's not like she was like whispering in secret. Like, she just said it because like she was like really taken back by it. Like, she didn't expect that to come out of someone's mouth.
Right.
Like, I actually had a conversation with Sayora over Snapchat, and like she was like, exactly, like they were being so extra with that, and it's like for what?
No, I mean, yeah, I just want them to get to some new drama. I'm hoping the third episode it's something new.
Like, I've been watching Bad Girls Club like since like Camilla season. Like, I've been watching it religiously as long as I can remember.
So you just skipped over my season.
And like,
you know what's so funny? Because I never watched your season either.
You better watch my season.
To watch your season.
Sure. It's on Fire Stick. You can find it on Nexus Player. You can even find it on Netflix. No, I'm playing Netflix. Y'all need to get Bad Girls Club.
It's like as long as I can remember, I've always like been watching it, and like, but just these last couple of seasons has just been really pushing like trying to make good entertainment, but it feels like they're trying too hard to make something when it was already a good thing.
What they need to do is have it to where that girls come back each season, back and back and back, and keep. And if you need to filter out one person and another person, that's what they do. But it should be like somewhat of a love and hip hop type show, because at this point they have a lot of girls they can use. Right. Bring some memorable ones back. Filter the little filters in. I mean, little fillers. Yeah. And make a show.
And then give them another storyline.
You know what I mean? But these trying to find arguments, I just don't on it. But it was so funny.
It's just making people not want to watch it as much as like people used to watch it.
Yeah. Right. I agree. I totally agree. Well, thank you so much, dear. We're going to go ahead and get off the line. We'll take another caller in just a second.
Why did it was so funny because I was thinking about when they went to the Santee Alley. Mm-hmm. And I was like, and she was like, I just hope it's not in the alley. I'm like, girl, it's about to be in a funky alley.
In the alley, okay? A bunch of alleys. I kind of wish they would have showed more of them walking in the alley. Hey, caller, who is this?
Hi.
Hey. Hello. Caller. What's your name?
My name's Chris. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky.
Hey, Chris. Why did you say it like that? You said it like you were not happy to say Louisville, Kentucky.
Oh, East Coast ain't the best coast today.
Because we the West Coast. The West Coast kind of, I don't know.
I don't know. Our weather's not the greatest. How's your weather over there?
No, it's raining all day.
Oh, okay. Well, we're both doing bad. We don't need to trade one for the other right now. So what do you think? Right now, okay, we've pretty much covered almost everything in this episode. It looks like we have basically now we're down to the fights towards the end. What do you think about how everything broke out towards the end as far as Big Key rubbing her? Now, this is so stupid, you guys. I didn't even think it was funny remotely. I don't think I would even be angry. She rubbed her vagina on the bed with her clothes on. I could care less. If you sit on my bed.
See, with that,
but Key brought that situation back up. Kiana was messy.
Kiana did exactly what she said she was gonna do. Like she wanted to instigate. Like she did that just to see. She did it to tell all the other girls about it, and the girls did what she wanted to do. She was playing puppet master.
Right.
And they did it. They just fell for it.
Well, I just think Little Key, like at the end when she tried to be like, it was just so funny what Key did. It's like, bitch, why you bringing this up while Susan's sitting here and you just said that you had this powwow with Susan? Like, Little Key, you fake to me.
Agree.
Why she going around calling everybody fake? That shit to me is crazy to me. I just thought that was weak.
I agree.
You know, like honestly, she might not like that I said that, but I don't give a fuck. And to be honest, I really feel like that was just some sneaky, like, oh, let me bait you. But you just had this powwow of what I came from and everything. And then you're going to try to be messy. And then when everybody laughed about it in the powwow, you didn't have to bring it back up. But you wanted Susan to know what was going on.
We see her continuously, time after time again so far, being very messy, bringing up stuff with Sayar continuously. That's really, to me, irrelevant. Like, she just wants to have a fight with especially Sayar
I just didn't like that. Like,
reason. Like, girl.
I guess that's why the episode is called See You Later, Instigator.
Right. Because there's a lot of instigators.
These bitches are bored. That's what it is.
They're bored. They're boring. And are we going to... Oxygen. I know y'all got that tweet. Like, come on. Newbies versus OGs. Let's do it. Because...
But they already did that.
Well, they need to do it again.
Okay,
right. Redemption. BGC 13 had potential. I was so upset with the way they did it because it was that I was rooting for it.
Man.
Well, you know.
Yeah.
Everything must come to an end one day, someday, you know.
Yeah, so maybe this is the end. Maybe it isn't. We will see. Well, thank you so much for calling. We're going to take another caller in just a few seconds. Yes.
I love you too.
Love you too. Kentucky stand up.
Thank you.
I loved you on
Thank you so much, dear. Tell everyone to watch my season because I was a shit. Holla. No.
I am because the season is boring.
Woo. All right. So now everyone... Another one? Okay. So, yes.
I love when the hotline bling. Hotline bling.
This hotline is blinging over here, okay?
It's ringing more than my phone ring.
Girl, who you telling? I just need to stay. I need to go right.
Oh, it's backwards.
Right. Who's on the line, caller?
Raheem.
Oh, Raheem, you took a minute.
It sounded like he said bra.
Bra or bra? Is that an R or a B?
B.
See?
Raheem. Okay, check you out. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, yeah, Brahim, can you turn that stream down for us? It's echoing a little bit in the background. No worries.
How do I pin a number? I don't know.
All right.
So let's see. All right. So what do you think about the fight that breaks out towards the end after the girls have the photo shoot? And then basically it's just this heap of mess. And originally it starts with Key and Sayora, Big Key and Sayora going at, Big Key and Susan going at it about the stupid vagina rubbing issue.
But Susan wasn't really even mad. She was just like kind of questioning like, well, why would you do that?
I feel like she did that maybe because somebody coerced her to do it and they kind of made her feel like she needed to say something because honestly it was stupid. I don't even think in real life I wouldn't even ask her. I would have laughed at them if they would have came and told me and I would have been like, girl, bye. Like it wouldn't even been a discussion. We would have never talked about it. I probably would have brought it up to her and laughed about it and be like, girl, I know you rubbed your coochie on my bed.
I did something worse than that on Bad Girls Club.
That ain't even bad.
I pissed on bitches' wigs.
Oh, okay, well that's different.
I was not playing.
She had her clothes on, so I didn't feel like it was that deep.
Well, I'm just saying they ain't doing that much interesting stuff in the household because if she got to go find a bed to go put her vagina that she didn't even put her vagina on, and then they aired it and showed it, like, oh God, Oxygen, just hire me. I just don't understand. Like, I like to see like interesting stuff, but I just really felt bored on this season. Like, I mean, this episode. Like, wah, wah, wah. Everybody on here like, you look bored. Yes, I'm bored talking about these bored bitches. Like,
I mean, they arguing over rice in a drawer.
I can't say
that was even, we were like annoyed.
I'd rather hear about the Hot Pocket with my girl Jen.
Okay, you like really? I mean, the Hot Pocket was definitely like monumental compared to what we're dealing with here.
I really hope
this episode and this
next
season.
Episode is jumping.
We will see. Oh, well, I mean, next episode starts with a fight because this one ends with the fight. We see the first part of the fight. So maybe next episode will be jumping. How many? Oh, it looks like, alrighty. So it looks like we are going to go into our predictions. Bye, caller. Thank you so much. So what do you predict, Miss Camilla?
It's so funny because on live they don't hear none of this music, so they just see me going like
this. And they don't know why you're doing it.
My prediction
she starts dancing.
For next week is that it's going to go down between not Susan, Sayora, and Little Key.
Yes.
I also think that Big Key and Little Key are going to get into it because Little Key seems very overprotective for some reason over what Big Key does. She's mad that Sayora's in her bed. She's mad that she's like, oh, we did that together. So I just think it's going to be a lot of shit going on. And then I think Seven, my girl, is going to come and do some shit.
Yeah,
I don't know what she's going to do, but I'm just excited. I like Seven.
I like her too. And hopefully next episode, I just hope that I see more of her, and because this episode they kind of definitely had her to the back. But as far as Key and I guess I'm kind of ready to see her. I don't know. That slam was kind of boring. The Susan and Key slam today.
Oh, we didn't even talk about the slam.
We didn't even talk about it, but it was boring.
It was, but it was like she was from BK, have it your way, boom, slam.
I know. It was like, bam. And then she got right back up, and then it was like nothing ever happened. I don't know. It was just pretty funny. So,
but I mean. Wait. Okay, let's just go there.
Yes.
Okay, we got a minute and 55 seconds. Okay,
right.
I'm going to say this really quick. 15 seconds. So, Big Key, you can't be going around talking mess to people and then get your ass thrown on the ground. You too big to be getting thrown on the ground like that. You way too big to be getting thrown by Susan. Like, Susan did a little sumo boom boom.
I mean, she grabbed her by her weave, but I ain't.
But you big as a whale. Like, you need to not be thrown on.
I just got grabbed by my weave by a man a week ago, and he didn't even swing me. I was still standing steady.
Oh,
okay?
God, Kayla, don't talk your business on
I don't care.
I know you don't.
Girl, I do not care.
No, but
I'm gonna write a book about it. No,
for real, write a book.
No, but yes. So yeah, next week I just see a lot of fights popping off. Little Key is really weird with that whole situation with Big Key, because basically it's like you're talking mess about Big Key for her behaviors, but you're exuding the same behavior. So it's kind of like the pot can't talk about the kettle when you black as the pot and the kettle yourself. Okay, I don't know. Does that make sense? Whatever. But all right, you guys. So tune in next week. Kristen will be back. Oh yeah, we didn't talk about our handles. How can they find you, Miss Camilla?
Oh, you can find me on Instagram at The Real Camilla P. Yes, The Real Camilla P. And then you can find me on Twitter. I am Camilla P.
Yes.
And Snapchat, me that. No, I'm just kidding. Snapchat, you can find me at The Real Camilla P also. And yeah.
All right. And guys, you can find me on Instagram. That's going to be backed by popular demand. That's with 2 Ks. And check out my SoundCloud. The link's in the bio on my Instagram as well as my Twitter. My Twitter is @BadGirlKC, you guys. Until next week. See you later.
And you know what's so funny? They got 5 points, so that was cool for the West Coast. Was that the West Coast? No, that was the East Coast.
Wait, 5 points?
They got 5 points
from executive producers Maria Menounos, Kevin Undergaro, Phil Svitek, and the entire AfterBuzz TV staff, we would like to thank you for listening to the AfterBuzz TV network. To watch or listen to other after shows and post comments or questions, be sure to visit AfterBuzzTV.com. I'm Sir Richard Wentworth, and this has been a presentation of AfterBuzz TV.
Buzz you later, bitches.
The views expressed herein are those of the host only and do not necessarily reflect the views of AfterBuzz TV or its owners or principals.